no time for music. We're going live. Good morning. Good morning, Ass. And hello, Rex, lurking while working, and hello, any other lurkers out there. If you're new to the stream, I am Sid, and the conceit of my channel is all fun, no funds, gaming without a budget, which means I play some free-to-play games, and I play a lot of demos, and today, kind of early for... Oh. uh... Don't bully a Rex in my stream. That's not kind. We only bully Rex on Discord and other places. Play a lot of demos. All fun, no fun, gaming without a budget. I play some free-to-play games, lots of demos, like the one I've got today, the Séance of Blake Manor, which I mistakenly called the seance at Blake Manor the first time I made the thumbnail for this video, so that was a nice little last minute update that had to happen before stream. But I don't have any music playing and I'm very self-conscious about it, so let's switch over to the game and see if we can get some background noise going on. I was a little worried that I was going to have to apologize about I'm not going to be doing Irish accents, even though this is set in Ireland, but it's because the demo was 5 gigs. I'm guessing that there will be audio included with that. Seance. Indeed. We do have musics. We have the musics. And I see no reason not to just start a new game. I really dig the art style of this. Yes, start a new game. Go back and seance up another game. Meow.
Mr. Ward! I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday a guest went missing.
Very nice, dynamic comic.
Evelyn Dean. Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir.
It's a very heavy envelope.
Quick, for I fear she's not long for this world. A further £300 will be paid out if you find her alive. I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you, but there's no one else to turn to. I hear you are an honourable man, a steadfast investigator, and perhaps most importantly, godly. I pray for the girl that this is true.
Missing persons case in a far out manor in Ireland. Is it Worthing Heights if it was Irish? Is this am I doing a seance or am I just a detective? Day 1, Friday, October 29th, 11 p.m. Continue. It's raining, let's get inside.
Daughter of the slumlord, Rupert Dean.
Ooh.
I wonder if my employer hired me because of my past with her family.
I like that we are getting to click through the voices, yes.
Or maybe they don't know of her father's involvement in my brother's death.
Oh, interesting.
I suppose that too will become clear in time.
But Evelyn was a guest, not the daughter of the manor. Interesting. You can move faster by running. Press shift to run. You'll move slower while crouching, control to crouch. I did not expect first-person perspective, so it's a good thing it's just a demo. Alter in the open menu. Okay. Shift to run. But it's not a toggle thing, which is too bad. Oh, hello? We can't even go inside yet. Is somebody there? Oh. Oh.
What in hell?
I can't. I'm seeing things. The lateness of the hour and the long day of travel must have my nerves on edge. Still, perhaps I will ask. You can press 2 to access all the records. Okay, so the idea was that was somebody potentially washing clothes in the fountain. The records contain a catalog of all evidence Ward has gathered during his investigation. Some can be examined or analyzed for further information. You can examine your hiring level, for example. Which is just reading it again. Map of the region, luggage. Photograph of the missing woman. She looks to be in her, discussable with. We can ask everyone about the washerwoman. Oh, sort by recency, backward, forward, and A to Z. That's nice. Tab to close and open. Was there something else to examine here? There was something in the fountain where I thought I saw that woman. A shawl. Is it evidence? I've got a bad feeling about this place. But I can't pick up the shawl. No. Okay. In we go. So Blake Manor is a hotel. Ooh, they've got spooky decorations of their own. I should check with the front desk for any information about Miss Deanne's whereabouts. Time is of the essence if you're to solve the mysteries of Blake Manor. Time advances when Ward interacts with objects and characters. Okay, but it will tell us how long it takes to interact. You have until midnight tonight to resolve the mystery. You'll be free to further explore the manor in the coming days. Oh, I think we have until midnight in the demo? Interesting. So maybe this isn't the only mystery that we have to worry about. Turnips carved with faces and glowing embers placed inside. Horrifying things. The turnips do look creepier than just than pumpkins. Definitely creepier. There's nobody around. I could ring a reception bell or spend a moment taking in the place first. You record your goals in the mystery map. Press 1 to access this. You have unlocked a mystery. You should investigate it. Thanks. I believe I am a detective for these kinds of reasons. Miss Deanne's departure. Mystery number 1. If no longer... Confirm if Deanne is here. And if no longer present, what is the manner of her leaving? Was the manner of her leaving cause for concern? Each mystery contains evidence and leads. Evidence provides information for your investigation. Leads provide guidance and avenues of investigation. Selecting a connection reveals the context for why two nodes are connected. Neat. I like that it's giving us a mind map. Current focus. Check in. And we don't have the timetable or the map yet. Flyers, so I can look around, yeah. Grand Séance! Ooh, okay, so there's a séance happening here in a couple days. The Grand Séance, a gathering of intellects interested in esoteric matters, regardless of sex, color, or creed. Join renowned mystic Carmela Mantovani. Carmela Mantovani as she leads us in a most advanced crossing of the veil, as yet witnessed by mortal man. No wobbling tables, distant moans, or questionable planchettes here. See the spirit for yourself, or better yet, speak with it directly. What is going on here? Some attempt to talk with a ghost? That cannot be possible! I've heard of seances before, but always the spirit speaks through a medium, a person, or an object. Surely all fraudulent, and all spiritually dubious. What on earth was Evelyn Dean doing here? Her father did not strike me as a spiritual man, nor one who would allow his child to stray so far from his sight that she could end up here, of all places. She's in her 20s! Woman in her 20s not allowed to go where she wants? 1870s, but still. Who was this woman? The cloakroom? Is the... somebody hiding in the cloakroom? Okay, there's lots of coats, but it'd take me a minute to... Okay, we can examine all the boots at once. Boots used for use by the guests. They are average-sized boots, larger ones, smaller ones. Nothing interesting about the boots. Great. Turnips in crates. Empty, other than rotting turnips. Will this spiel feel better? Perhaps. Salt bowl. A box of salt. Oh, used to absorb moisture from the coats and books kept here. That's understandable. Although, interesting that they're using salt. Keep my rotting turnips in the kitchen. But yeah, but these are rotting turnips for activities. It's interesting that they're using salt for absorbing moisture because normally, I would think that... Normally, like, you worry about salt getting clumped together from moisture, and therefore you put rice in it. But perhaps rice isn't easy to come by in mass quantities in Ireland in the 1870s. Are you scared about the seance? You can come up here. Atrium. Luggage room. Fireplace. Let's gaze into the fireplace. Mugen, you've got fans. You wanna come say hi to your fans? Yeah? A roaring fire. It's good to be able to warm myself after all that rain, but I'll keep my distance nonetheless. Was it... it's throwing up, little words of text, like a comic book. That's cute. Come here. You can have more treats. Yes. You don't want more treats? They're up here. He's being stubborn. He's being stubborn. He says, no, they gotta pay me more. I demand a better appearance fee than just three crunchy treats. Oh, 3 crunchy treats are enough? Now that he knows how many are he'll be getting. Come on. Yes, you can claw my leg. It's fine. Yes. 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 We don't have a separate cat cam, so I have to scoops you. Because you're a good kitty. This is my torturer. I guess it's mutual. Yeah. There. There's more treats. Sometimes when he gets treats, he will, like, acquiesce and settle down and, like, hang out on my desk. We'll see if he'll do it today. It seems like there are plenty of things to look at in the telegraph room. I'm curious about the telegraph room. There's a faint smell of burnt paper in the air here. I'm guessing a lot of people want to burn after reading or after sending. Look at the machine. Or look at the page. Voltaic pile battery. Are we gonna have to, like, repair the telegram machine at some point? There's drawers. There's a desk with a typewriter. Just envelopes. Okay. Lots to investigate here. More drawers? Yeah, more drawers. Look at this fire. There's nothing I can see from here that would be causing the burning smell in the room. The bellows aren't of interest. Jack-o'-lantern. Oh, a painting. A picture of a small cottage. A person stands in the window, looking out at me. And that's more of interest than, like, the fact that this jack-o'-lantern seems to have eyes. I don't know. Books, ashtray. All right, that's enough snooping. We've been here 10 minutes, nearly. Whoa, that was creepy. The manager's office. Entertainment schedule. Is there any more entertainment planned for tonight? A listing of all guest activities planned for this event. Analysis mode. You can analyze people, documents, certain items, move the magnifying glass to hunt for observations. Today is the 28th? 20th or 28th? I think it's the 28th. Okay, they're also giving me the clue that the green ones... Oh, not only the green ones. Masked ball. Silent dinner. On Sunday, there's a silent dinner at 8 p.m. in the dining room. On Sunday evening, the grand seance takes place in the hedge maze at 9 p.m. I wonder if we can investigate the hedge maze before then. Talks held daily in the drawing room, located in the west corridor. Information on talks will be posted outside the room each morning. Okay. And the masked ball. Tomorrow evening. So, okay, it's Friday the 29th. All observations discovered. And that will be in our records. Okay. Let's ring the bell and hope that we've discovered anything critical that we need to before speaking to
Yes.
the manager.
Hello. I'm Declan Ward. I telegrammed ahead.
I see. We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken.
What?
Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here. We are quite full at present, but we can fit you in. I'll send words that her room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight. But first, we require our guests to sign in, if you would.
Whomp. We found the telegraph room. Only one guest has signed with an X, meaning this gathering has unusually high literacy rates. Person X. Oh, okay. Person X and Father Lorcan Sinot signed in after Miss Dan reportedly went missing. Like, why can't I click more things? Miss Dan signed the registration book a few days ago. There's a lot of names here, all signed in within the last week. More than I thought there'd be. Excluding myself and Miss Dan, there are 17 others currently staying in the hotel. Ooh. Guest sign-in times, a record of who arrived and when. I did notice Miss Dan did not sign out. And that's all observations, so let's sign in.
I see you are busy for somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
Almost too quiet.
The seance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Ah, yes, the, seance. I noticed the Miss Dean's name signing in.
Miss Dean.
Does that happen to be Evelyn Dean?
It is. Rather it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer. Were you hoping to meet her?
I was. She's, left already?
She has, yes. Can I help with anything else?
You can engage in conversation with characters by discussing evidence from your records. Certain responses will reveal new information, exposing more about the characters and their mysteries. Discussing topics will consume time. Select Discuss Evidence and ask Mr. Varley about Miss Dean. Can psychoanalyze him. I'm sorry, but did you say Miss Dean departed already? Yes, Tuesday night, perhaps Wednesday morning. Her letter oh, she left a letter. Said she had to leave on short notice. Letter? In truth, she took her luggage and left in the middle of the night. In the morning, we only found a letter and her payment at the front desk. Would that be usual for her? I could not say, sir. This was the first time she stayed here. Interesting. Because the whole premise seemed to be like she disappeared without a trace, and I thought that she would have like left her luggage behind. But if she, unless the missing luggage and the note are part of a cover-up. I've already discussed. I guess that means like it's already discussed. You mentioned the telegraph machine is down. It is. Likely the storm shorted the battery. Terrible timing. I tried to wire up the replacement, but have had no luck. I'll have the groundsman look in the morning.
I need nothing else, thank you.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room, and I'll be back to show you to it shortly.
What staff is still working at 11?
Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning. If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
I do. So Miss Dean was here but left. Her date of departure does line up with the letter I received. It would be good to see the letter she left behind. It seems my cutoff for investigating is midnight. I should get a move on. Ooh, hold down space to enable detective vision. There are some letters back here. Private letters? I could snoop in private letters from Victoria Lau. It has no reference to the matter or planned event whatsoever. What about these letters? Letters from a Mr. Dupre. He half-heartedly inquiring about a business. A photo of him outside the manor is included. His expression is flat. More jack-o'-lanterns. What are these discs? What on earth could these be for? It could be that they are important. Maybe there's a clue to their use somewhere around here. Oh, these are for the for repairing the, what's it called? Oh, and the calendar, newspapers, for the telegraph. That's the telegraph room. The luggage room. Let's snoop a little bit. Because maybe we'll see that Miss Dean's luggage did not go with her. Empty luggage of a hotel guest. Locked, of course, but there's something about the pattern in the lid. The way it's pulling me in. I'll have to return here later. The trunk in Bay 46. Perhaps a collect the dots game. Or a connect the dots game. Why does this... Oh, because it has a drawer that can open. Everything needed to pen a letter. Can we take it? No. Well, at least shut the drawer then. Vent. An ordinary vent, except there seems to be something stuck inside. The grate is fashioned firmly to the wall. I can't get it out. Mysterious object. Huh? Strange occurrences. Nothing new. Viewing it from crouch position. Oh, fallen luggage. What happened here? What happened up there? Can I pass? Okay, I can pass the luggage, no problem. That was slightly spooky. I wonder if crouching triggered that. Let's check out the... Oh, the atrium is locked. I will assume it will be unlocked when the porter arrives. Are we completely locked in here, or can we go back outside? We can go back to the courtyard. The shawl is gone. The shawl was right here. Where did it go? A not uncommon centerpiece in a place such as this. Nothing that I can clearly see over here. But these bushes... When interacting with a person or an object, you may have more than one action to choose from. Use the scroll wheel to navigate between actions. If there's not going to be somebody to take me to my room, I'll take it. I'll get there myself.
What on earth? Sir, this is a restricted area, and that is a window.
Yeah?
I do not know why you went to such lengths to break in here, but that hardly...
I was just trying to get to my room, man. I'm really tired.
This event is not open to people lacking in decorum. You may take your bags and leave, sir.
What? Game over? I was just trying to get to my room. What? 0 people in the manor survived? Oh. Yes. Is this... Okay, this is right before I climb. This is right before I climb the vines. If I look at them... An open window with strong vines climbing to it. I could probably climb up to it if I should find a need. Yeah, I need to get to my room. The window is slightly cracked, I see. Alright. Barrel? Rusty colored rainwater. Ew, what's going on with the water out here? Okay. Doesn't look like I can get through to this side. And now I know that we can fail. The manor is miles from Galford, miles from anywhere. Without a horse, there is nowhere to go. So this makes me feel like the manager is into something. Super suspicious. None of these are lighting up. And I'm guessing this is the gate to the back garden? Stables. Locked. I hear horses in the distance. The manor's stables, perhaps. Perhaps. The horse yard, yes. Who is this? The statue. Bronze statue of a lady. It's not that old. A few years, perhaps. A dedication to Mary Blake, the Marquess's wife. Though taken from us too soon, she will live on in our hearts, and lives through her kind and charitable deeds. Hearts and lives. Live on in our hearts and lives through her kind and charitable deeds. Got it. Idolized wife. Uh-huh, so he was a wife guy. Okay. If I had a wife, I'd idolize her too. Understandable. Wives are to be cherished, absolutely. So we can't get into the hedge maze. What a pity. Telegram room. So we did all the luggage. We have not been into the manager's office. We went into the cloakroom but didn't examine all of the cloaks. I think it's pretty clear. Ooh. Open the desk. List of the staff's rota for the next few days. I've recorded their movements in my timetable in case it provides useful. And I'm guessing, yes, close the desk. If I want to determine whether anything suspicious happened to Mr. Dean before I retire for the night, then I am running out of time. Oh, it's 11:30. That's the only thing that I can open. Can I go into the manager's office here?
Sir, this area is for staff only. I would kindly ask you to leave this room. If you need assistance, you can ring the bell in the lobby.
And yet I needed vines to climb up to that before? Okay. So, our mission is the telegraph room. Because we have the battery discs. It seems somebody was trying to follow these instructions. Stacking cells to reach the required voltage. So it's copper, electrolyte, bridge, and then zinc. And then you can go straight into copper again. Shows a output of 4 volts. And we need 6 volts for this to run. And a cathode separated by an electrolyte bridge. Okay. So all we need to do is add 2 more discs. Or 2 more sets of discs. But what could be the required voltage output? I don't know. Let's look at the telegraph machine. Hotel's primary means of communication with the outside world. Apparently the battery is dead. It requires 6 volts. So let's repair the battery. These burnt out discs are where the smell in the room is coming from. I'll remove them in case there's any risk of fire. Alright, let's give this a try. I can use the new discs to replace the old ones. Yes. It just needs the right number of discs in the right order. Brown, white, zinc, copper, paper, zinc. Paper? The paper is the bridge? Interesting. Copper, paper, zinc, copper, paper, zinc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Test. The battery seems to be working, and the telegraph machine now has a hum to it. I should tell the manager. But is there anything that I could do myself before telling the manager? Is there can I send a telegram to whoever sent me here? No. I should tell the manager. But will I? Almost certainly. There seems to be stationery, ink, paper from the machines, so on. Same thing in this cabinet. Using detectovision. Do we spot anything else? Those books, maybe? Newspaper. Nah, we'll just go tell the manager. And look at these flyers while we wait. I don't expect there to be any new information. Same as the stand, the A-frame we saw earlier. Yes. Okay. Mr. Manager, we have news to share.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Discuss the telegraph machine.
Your telegraph machine seems to be functional.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it. Then you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me. You shouldn't be waiting much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
We've gotten the manager out of the office. I kind of want to... Actually, quickly, I don't know how long he'll stay in there. I kind of want to go out and climb in through the window just because. Oh, excuse me. But maybe we'll have the opportunity to climb out the window. That would be exciting. Character locations, points of interest, and rooms can now be viewed on the map. The yellow area indicates where a ward is. You can see where other characters are as well. Change position every hour, so be sure to keep an eye on the map. New areas will be added as the manor is explored. And I don't have a timetable. Maybe that's a historic timetable. But I do have... Oh, I thought that I had the staff... Oh, staff rota. But timetable is not... The timetable isn't unlocked yet. You have to stay in your assigned staff position until the hour. 12 minutes. Explore the manager's office. I know it's a demo, but so far I feel like the game is holding my hand a little bit much. But that, like, it might just be because we're in the demo and they want people to have a smooth experience and not, like, completely get stuck in this opening section. The place is freezing. Perhaps that explains Mr. Varley's demeanor. I can't close the window, though. I can look in. This coat might be worth looking in. Outdoor jacket. Nothing in the pockets. Okay. Let's see. Room rack. So this will tell us which room Miss Dean was in. Only saying what because they wouldn't let me climb into somebody's. I climbed into the office. Whoa. Look what you did, Mugen. You're wrecking the joint. He has wrecked the hand-holding thing. They let me climb it. Like, I climbed into this window and then got caught. It's more that, like, the battery process was very, very simple. He's back. He's back with the tail in my face. Okay, I have 21 minutes, which should be plenty of time to investigate everything we need to in this room. He hath returned. Does too. Was not getting enough attention in the other room. A record of who is in which room. Useful information to have. There's something under it. Yes, the Evelyn Dean letter. This is it. Miss Dean's departure letter. On his desk. Strange. He must have been examining it when I arrived. It's signed. I wonder, does this match her signature in the sign-in book? Also, it's interesting that it's typed. Are there any differences between these signatures? Yes. Yes. Ha, spot the difference. I think the E is the most indicative part for my analysis. These signatures are close, but they don't match. Somebody else wrote this letter of hers, but who and why? Yeah, please don't step on my keyboard. You can go wherever you want, just don't step on my keyboard. Yeah. Oh, it's a big baby. You've gathered enough evidence to craft a hypothesis. Evidence provides keywords for each hypothesis. Press 1 to access this. Interesting. Broken telegraph machine. Find the letter. Forged letter. Explore manager's office. Okay, so we picked up a bunch of stuff and discovered a bunch of things and didn't come into the mysteries tab to look at it. Press the Make Hypothesis to open the hypothesis panel. Miss Dean's departure. Letter is forged. Consider. What if... I know what happened. No, you don't know what happened. You know what didn't happen.
So, Miss Dean didn't leave the hotel.
No, she didn't write the letter. There's a difference. Why are you climbing up this way? Why are you climbing up this way? Oh, we're tangled. Okay, there we go.
And somebody wants us to think that she did. But who? Can I learn anything about the culprit?
They can write. They can write. That's all we know.
Of course. Educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland.
But all but one of the guests did sign their name. So that rules out one of the guests and all the illiterate staff.
The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss...
She did not leave the manor, though somebody wants people to think that she did. Completing the hypothesis is critical to advancing the mysteries and finding Miss Dean, as each successful hypothesis will reveal facts about the culprit. Information you know about the culprit will appear on the panel to the left. Use this as the story unfolds to eliminate suspects on this screen. For now, it's time to get some rest. They are able to write. So now we're going to be playing Guess Who here. Mr. Ward? Mr. Ward, your room is ready. Climb out. Oh, I was just examining the... I was seeing what that statue was in the gardens. I wasn't in your office at all.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready. The porter shall meet us there.
Into the atrium. Ooh, the atrium! Wow. Strange device. Full of ectoplasm? A strange contraption. I wonder what function it has. What is it measuring? Nope, I can't push buttons right now.
If you head up the stairs, the porter will show you to your room.
Okay. What an odd painting. Ah, hieroglyphs. They were obsessed with Egyptology. There's the porter.
This room's yours, sir. Number 4.
Okay, a corridor. Rooms 1 through 3.
Well, this is your room, sir. Breakfast is served at 9 a.m. in the East Wing dining hall.
Mm-hmm.
Nice chance to meet your fellow guests, that. Anyway, sleep well.
Was he supposed to say fellow victims or something? We'll enter our room. Got some luggage. Examine my own luggage. My own fire. Is that the lamp lighting up? No. Painting. It looks like the same one that we saw in the lobby. Gramophone. A fine gramophone. Not the kind of thing I was expecting to find in my room. Stranger still, it does not come with any recordings. In the dressing table, I can't see if there's anything of note here. I can't see anything of note here. Nightstand. A guide to local flora and fauna. The locale in question seems to be in the north of England. Good to know. Rug. Unremarkable design. But really... Oh, it's just a footstool. I guess the footstool is unremarkable. Check behind the screen. Okay. Can't see anything of note in here. But we're not going to just like leave it open. Freshly dressed with good quality sheets. I should rest. Not yet. Why are we getting such an intense interaction with the bed? Oh, I can't do much else tonight. I wouldn't have gone in my room if I knew that it was going to be so short. That I wouldn't be able to leave again. An empty landscape. There's not much else to paint around here, I suppose. Is this the same? Oh, I wonder if this location is nearby. It doesn't say anything about somebody in the window. I thought it was the same painting. Maybe not. Mugen finally settled down to watch the squirrels outside. I think it was just yesterday he realized that by looking at my window, he can watch squirrels in our backyard. Just wait till he sees the bunnies. A stag in a wintry landscape. A skilled piece, if somewhat uninspired. I doubt I'll sleep well knowing that this damn thing is lit. But you can use the... put it out? Ah well, I suppose... suppose it's bedtime. Is this all? Is this the end of the demo? 'Cause 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 Wah. 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 That's a giant. That's a giant skull and antlers. It sounds like I'm walking on a tin roof. Ah. Good news, bad news, I can't run. I can crouch though. I can feel even smaller. Trace the seal, break the spell. Oh, bloody handprints on the windows. How did that one get upside down? What's happening here? No, I want to go back to bed. I want to go back to bed. But no, we're trapped. Oh. I think I was supposed to trace it without retracing any lines. And I just did, but I didn't actually like not do that. Uh, uh. Nice puzzles. What does the symbol mean? What does it mean, Mugen? An obelisk under a tree with a strange sigil on it. It's hypnotizing me. Blair Witch style. And now, it's 8 a.m.
Oh, my head. I don't feel rested at all. What was that dream? So vivid.
So vivid.
Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this evening's seance. Given I only learned about the event last night, I find that odd.
Almost like I've been hypnotized.
What on earth was that?
To the atrium. I'm guessing we dressed ourselves in the meantime? dead bird!
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Oh. Okay, so a bird broke through the window.
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all they had to do was hit the wrong part.
The stable master and groundsman, Mr. Darga Hunter. Dara Hunter? Mr. Hunter. Given the attire, he is likely Father Lokan Sanat. And those whispering women, only one matching pair signed in at the same time. Mrs. Victoria Lau and Miss Ivy McLeod.
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Mantovani.
Oh, sirs, it were a crow. The poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Caitlin Joyce, the housekeeper.
Sorry, Marquess.
Is that Jonathan
Murphy.
Blake? Yes.
I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long.
Miss Murphy, the cook.
Well, then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
Oh, Walter. The Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. Would the boy in that painting be the master of the house, Walter? The boy in which painting? The commotion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone, then? Everyone except Miss Dean, of course.
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yes?
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
Right. Some decorum, please.
The Callahans.
She said far worse about me, and it all true. Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that.
Mr. O'Finn. He wasn't in the sign-in book. He must be the ex. He doesn't really look like illiterate, but we'll see.
A bad omen. And it didn't show
The
up
woman
on
in
the cards,
mustard.
Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Show some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line?
Oh.
Or is your dynamic the other way around?
Man with monocle, you really
Mrs.
give no
Darcy is not
shits.
my woman, Mr. Skerritt, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
Very progressive of you, Mr. Dupre.
Actually, the cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect.
Is there a need for yourself, Mrs. Erickson?
French accent. He is likely Mr. Toussaint then. By process of elimination, then, the distracted man must be Kafel O'Mara. And of course, those remaining women of those remaining women, the lady on the right looks more like a Barbosa and the other a Quinn. Speaking of late arrivals, who is our newest guest? That is a lot of people to try to remember. Oh wait, that's us. This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen up. Saved by the bellboy. One of those people must be behind Miss Dean's disappearance. But who are they all? They're all here for the seance, and some of them know one another clearly. Do they all know one another? Am I clearly an infiltrator? I can't think on that too much, or I'll grow paranoid. All I can do is the job. Investigate her vanishing and probe into these people. Hey now, one of them is behind it. The more I learn about them, and their reasons for being here, the better chance I'll have in finding her. I should make a record of their movements. It might be helpful... Oh, you can't get down? Yeah, you knocked it over. Now you're complaining that you can't get down. Yeah, you can go down this way. It might be helpful to know what their plans are and when their rooms are free. Yeah, we kind of do look like Dracula. Mugen likes to scratch at my computer case when he wants my attention. So I put up some, like, a piece of plywood so he couldn't scratch at the glass. So then he scratched at the plywood, so then I put some cloth over it. And then he snagged the cloth and pulled the plywood and it fell over. So now that's the spot where he'd normally jump down from my desk. It's better for your knees anyways. Okay. Oh.
A moment, monsieur?
A moment, monsieur.
You would be, Declan Water, correct?
Haven't had my coffee. Do I have to say yes? Apparently we do.
Allow me to even the playing field. I am Etienne Toussaint, a debunker of fraudulent mystics.
Then why does it say he's a fraud?
And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Are you going to hire us to to help you unmask the medium? Oh. Analyze doesn't mean like have an analysis conversation. It means look into your business. Society of Psychical Research Symbol. And in your pocket, a notebook worn around the edges, kept close to hand. Okay, we can discuss evidence. The seance. Yes. Do you think the seance's claims could be true? That they can actually summon a ghost to talk to it directly? You asked the wrong man, monsieur. But many things were considered impossible until they were done, no? I have witnessed many strange things in my line of business. From what I know of her, if it can be done, then Mademoiselle Montavani can do it. That doesn't seem like a discussion of fraud. Oh. Fraud. Searching out fraud must be easy work at an event such as this. In what way, monsieur? It is a seance. Surely everyone involved in running it is a charlatan, and the rest naive fools. Au contraire, monsieur. Many of the guests are true magical practitioners. But at a gathering such as this, there is likely to be someone looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees, those who merely believe. We learned about magic. Many here have true magical abilities. Excuse me, but you say there are people here who think they can perform magic? No, I said there are people here who can perform it. You are, I know, not of this scene, but believe me when I tell you, magic, rituals, ghosts, it is all real. Mrrr. It is hard, of course, and expensive in what it takes, so it is not commonplace. Easier for some to fake. This is ridiculous. To you, right now, maybe. But you are here now, and you will soon see many unexplainable things. I did see strange occurrences. And I guess these are the things we have discussed with him. Have you noticed anything strange happening about the manor? I have noticed handprints on my mirror as if it were cold. Ew. Not the strangest thing, or at least, I have seen stranger through my work.
That's all.
Very, very good. Thank you. Thank you.
I think not, monsieur.
Oh!
We're not done talking yet.
Then why did you let me drive the conversation if you had something so important to say? What do you mean we're not done talking yet? Oh, the guests. Do we have to talk about all these things? You suspect someone, then? I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. Attendees and staff have their own problems to be solved. Solving these mysteries will help you uncover more about their relationship with Dean and their own reasons for attending the seance. You have gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint to find out what your deductions have revealed. I don't think I do. What is the proof? Proof is needed to declare somebody to be a fraud. Yeah, we don't have any proof. Oh. Is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence. What if? What if? I know what happened here.
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
It's interesting that he's on a witch hunt, but he's like, no, 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 some witches are real, but some are fakes, and we have to find the fakes. I think that, like, if witchcraft was real, it'd be much easier to, like, discern what's real and what's not. Confront! Jacques! Your goal is to coerce me to investigate a guest for fraudulence.
Right. Excellent.
But for it to be coercion, it has to be, one, against my will, and two, he has to be holding something over me. Or, like, bribing me with something, and neither of those things seem to be happening so far.
I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, Detective.
So, you do know who I am?
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas?
I'm in the papers. I'm a regular Sherlock Holmes or something. Irregular Sherlock Holmes, because I'm also a vampire.
As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson. I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this, I have no trace of a doubt. But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence. Here, take this key.
It will let you into room 19, Madame Eriksson's room. There you can find something that proves the case of this.
Oh, yeah. They're both as in Sherlock Holmes and Watson, or Sherlock Holmes and the person he's investigating. Also, I would like an investigation into how this guy got the room to key, or the key to room 19.
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that? That's your job, is it not? And you would want to keep your presence here quiet?
Ah, there's the coercion.
You won't hear a thing further
What about...
your presence once you have aided.
I want to see a confrontation between vampire Sherlock Holmes and Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. That's something to consider. People will know that I'm here, but Mr. Toussaint is saying that if we help, he won't tell other people we're a detective. But if he knows that we're a detective just from reading the papers, and also, like, the manager knows, I feel like his word alone wouldn't keep my secret.
The key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour. Yes? Otherwise, well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You will be out no long after, I assure you.
Now he's twisting the screws.
And how do you expect me to get into Miss Eriksson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
Mystery unlocked. Profile Miss Eriksson. Investigate room 19. Room 19 key. Okay. Action unlocked. Think, confront, act. Mark all as seen. Oh, that's cool. There's a... It shows me my Zoom level. Discussion topics. These are all things discussable with him. So if I go back, everybody else is... I guess most of these people are locked because... Varley. Because... Demo. Class, lower middle class. Arrival date, 26th October. Okay. The culprit. We don't know the culprit. Okay. Okay. Seventh through 12. I'm just curious to see the corridor and what these and the atrium. Okay. Okay. I'm getting a sense of the wing layout. What's down here? Oh. There's a lot of rooms down here. Okay. Callahan, Dr. Callahan, Mr. Dupre, atrium that way, look into the grounds. We're looking for room 19. 13 through 16, 7 through 8. Oh. I don't remember that being in the middle when we walked past the first time, but I am famously unobservant in first person. map of the upper floor. This should be helpful for placing which guest is located where. Yeah. So 19 is actually on the atrium. We are here. Our room is here. So it's straight across from our room. One and two. The rooms in 1 or 2 are really big. For some reason, just like looking at this map makes me think of that I'm back playing Bear and Breakfast, which is a lot of fun. You can eavesdrop on private conversations to discover more clues. Hold to proceed.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
They've been having this conversation a very long time to just be getting to this point.
No use for one. Druidry is an oral tradition, so I never got much into the writing. Alchemy served me grand for my purposes. Do you want my chisel?
No. I was planning on taking some notes.
Ah, Mrs. Erickson, I know you can where you can find some pen and paper.
I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Thank you. I'll talk to you later, ass. Have a good lunch and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
No, it's a druid thing.
No.
Well,
Mr. O'Finn doesn't write, and I didn't see his name in the sign-in book. He must have been the person who marked their name with an X. I'll make note of that. late 1800s. Okay. It's really hard to imagine somebody who's like really comfortable interacting with society and yet didn't learn to read and write. Maybe he just doesn't read. Druidry is an oral tradition, so I never got into the writing. So maybe he can read, but he can't write. I would find that a lot like easier to believe than just straight out Druid man is illiterate. While investigating, you can learn characters' movements across the weekend. The information is learned by asking people, searching rooms, listening in on conversations, and more. This information will be added to the timetable. Press 3 to see more. Yes, we've unlocked the timetable. Oh, that's cool. Characters will appear on the map each hour if you know their schedule for that. If you know their schedule, reminders can be seen so events aren't missed. Can be set so events aren't missed. I did want to zoom out. Oh, 5 reminders left. Everybody. So we have like the staff schedule. Although I guess because we haven't, even though we know who they are, if we haven't met them, they're not listed here. Saturday 2, dawn, dusk. Masked ball tonight. And then escape takes us to the current time, which is that we're in the 8 o'clock hour. And so every day ends at 1 a.m. We start at 8, end at 1. Let's take a moment. Mr. O'Finn will understand if we take a minute to, like, assess each other before having a conversation. 4 observations? What's he hiding in that beard? Okay. Mugen is on my feet. I'm wearing fuzzy slippers, so I couldn't really tell. Wild hair and... That's not wild. He looks to be living a hermit's lifestyle. That was a very kempt-looking beard. Ornate belt. It's quite eye-catching. Crown made of... A roughly made crown of wood and leather. A yew branch with the simplest ornamentation, but he carries it proudly. Okay, I've got the measure of you. Let's talk.
Ah, there you are now.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but do I know you?
No, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
there you are, standing here, standing with me. Yes, you are. Here you with me here.
Sir, I'm no knight. I'm done enough in, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller, protector of these lands.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
But my own kind of protector.
Good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the seance.
I'm giving him like 50% more Hagrid in appearance in my head, and it's helping.
Yes and no. I'm here because of the seance, but not for it. I have no urge to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up. What interests me is those people who want to speak to the dead. How they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards to clean up their mess.
Why do you say it's a mess that they will be creating?
These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands they can do what they want to them? It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
Is that a threat? Yes, let's like meet a new person and just like discuss their personal grooming. Let's discuss definitely strange occurrences. Discuss O'Finn with himself. Strange occurrences. Have you witnessed any strange occurrences since you got here? There's whispering coming from my fireplace. Is that strange enough for you? Yes. Probably just the old chimneys, but it sounds like it's asking, home? I think the safest thing will be to ask about his staff. What does your staff signify? It signifies that I'll bash if you come near me or mine. No, you mind what you say. You mind what they say, lad. There are still plenty of snakes in Ireland. Is there anything else? Yeah, let's discuss the missing woman. Have you met Miss Dean? Oh, I've not met anyone with that name yet. But what if she used a different name with him?
No, I should go.
Only do something if you want, not because you should.
All right, O'Finn, I got you. You got me there. That's my room. The 19 should be over here. This is where Mrs. Hazel Erickson is staying. Let's listen. I can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone's inside. Okay, we think she's a fraud. Or rather, the other guy thinks she's a fraud. It says targets, and Miss Dean's name is circled. Toussaint is crossed out. combination lock. What's the combination for this? I wonder. Okay, so it's 4 letters. The remains of a letter from a contact telling her that she is magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. Although that's a good piece of evidence for Toussaint's mystery. Shoes! With spats. Variety of average-sized shoes. A book by Mr. Toussaint. Frauds and Their Methodology, Volume 2. It has several pages bookmarked. They really should talk. They should talk.
I'm running out of time to find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
I don't know. I think that the books. Dressing table. Ooh. Mixture of morphine and some other drug. I've heard of this concoction being used to sedate people. Is this for her own use or something more sinister? Okay, close the drawers. Clean up. Okay, clean up after yourself. Let's crouch. Check under the bed. The dressing table. Ooh, crystal ball. Nothing happens when I touch it. It feels surprisingly cold. It's a giant rock. If you ever have a crystal ball, keep it covered when you're not using it, because if the sun hits it, it will light your house on fire. True fact. Open the table. Pen and paper. It's just stationery. Can I take a nap in her bed? No. I guess that would be creepy. Ooh, tarot deck. Can't see anything special about them. Close the door. Close the drawer. We'll clean up when we leave. Miss Erickson's schedule for the weekend. I have noted her movements in my timetable. Closed for the event. None of it is noteworthy. Close the chest of drawers. Check the wardrobe. Ooh! Nice dress. Oh, I thought the skulls were buttons. Be decked with beads and sequins. Surely it's for the stage. Those look like normal clothes. Yeah. Close the wardrobe. Now, let's go to our evidence. All that we came up was the list of names in the burnt paper. Let's examine the list of names. It was like saying, okay, I'm gonna go with their, look at the initials, and they spell out Fred? I'm gonna try Fred for the combination log. Although we'll see if it has all the letters. So far it does. We don't have an E. Fruit. Damn it, that's not it. CCDH, but I don't think that we have those letters. CCDH. Yeah, I did see a C. F D H W A R G X O T. Yeah, WT. So our only vowels are A and O. And there's even there's no guarantee that it would be an actual dictionary word. But something to keep in mind. Let's take this evidence to the Frenchman. The books. Did we check in the waste can? No, we did not. But there was nothing in there, so that's fine. Okay. Detecto Vision. Have you any last items of note for me? That had the nothing remarkable. That had the tarot cards. Okay. Sneak back into the hallway. Hope that nobody catches us. Oh. Everybody left. Oh, no, he's still up here. Let us discuss my findings.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
I found a scrap of paper indicating that Miss Erickson is a pariah. I thought it might interest you. It does, but a scrap you say, is the page complete? Is she named on it? She is not. Then it will not suffice. I do not think we can convince anyone it isn't a forgery, however real it might be. Well, let's discuss the list of names we found. I discovered a list in her room with the names of guests on it. Interesting, but it doesn't prove anything in itself. A list of marks for her fraudulent ways? A list for something more? Who can say off of this alone? Your name was marked off. How insulting! A list of people she does not like, perhaps. Evelyn's Dean name was circled. At the top was written, targets. Interesting. Speculation, yes. But perhaps it is that I do not use magic, whereas Mademoiselle Dean, she is rumored to be a studied woman. I already analyzed you. I'm not ready to discuss the timetable with you. We'll discuss, you said you wanted to see Miss Erickson in action but isn't Miss Carmela Montavani the mystic of honor at this seance? You are correct, monsieur, but that does not interest me. Mademoiselle Montavani's talents are known and tested many times over. I am sure she will do a fine job. I do want to know about your society. If I might ask, what does that crest you're wearing indicate? Ah, it is the emblem of the Society of Psychical Research, a grouping of curious individuals who try to apply academic rigor to the paranormal situations. It is a mixed set, some believers, some skeptics, some in between. But I find it suits me to have some like-minded people to share my work with. Which one of those are you? I guess you're a believer, but also a debunker. Interesting.
that's all.
Take care, monsieur.
Maybe. Yeah, let's go see if we can talk to the woman we are allegedly investigating. What is the machine? But what is the machine? Closed in preparations for Saturday evening's ball. Ah, Mrs. Erickson. Let's analyze you. We've got these eyes. Nails, bracelet. What's with the nails? Nervous energy. She hides it well, but she seems uncomfortable. For what reason? Well, a strange man is standing staring at her. Costume jewelry, an array of jewelry, the sort worn by spiritualists and showwomen. Crest on a necklace. An elaborate crest worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself, however.
Well, hello there. I don't recognize you. We haven't met before, have we?
She doesn't read the papers.
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward.
Mrs. Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly.
Okay. Mrs.
I'm
Erickson.
a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
Let us discuss what I think of you. I guess strange occurrences. Well, a crest on a necklace is probably a safe discussion topic. Can I ask what the crest you're wearing symbolizes? I'm a member of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. It's just a little way to let fellow members know they're among kin, you know? Okay. Grand Seance? I feel like most of these things I have to discuss with her would be really suspicious. Since you are versed in the subject, can you explain what makes this seance different to any others? Of course, traditionally a seance has a host, a medium. That medium acts as a vessel for the spirits to commune through. Guests ask the ghost, and it communicates back through the medium, hence the name. What name? The medium is the name. The name, how mediums are called because they are the medium through which ghosts and people communicate. Here, Miss Mantovani intends to try a new technique that will allow us to talk to the ghost and they to us directly. Ah, this is notable as it would remove any doubt from skeptics and so could provide answers to some of the fundamental existential questions we humans have. Does it have to do with strange device? What do you make of the strange device in the atrium? Oh, the measuring device? It's very impressive, isn't it? I think it bodes well for the seance. Why? Oh, that must be Walter. I see. Well, we've only got 16 minutes, so let's just talk about what I've seen in. Let's talk about the actually.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye now.
I will bother you more. I just need to investigate some evidence first. Okay, nothing to examine here. What about mysteries? Forged leading letter. Staff crown. Where's the rejection letter? Observation. Strange narcotics. Can't investigate that. I thought that would burnt paper. There's the burnt paper. Okay, there's nothing more to discover here. You have tried, we have tried, for years. You just cannot train what is not there. It is just the way of things. Why magic is not for you, not in you. It is beyond me. I have read of other pariah before, but you are the first I have ever met. Perhaps it is a blessing to be free of this burden. Many people live good lives not knowing magic is real. I am sure you can be as happy as them. It is time to give up. This path is not for you. Everything after this passage is gone. We don't know it's informing Hazel Erickson as, what's his face said. But let's ask Miss Erickson, Mrs. Erickson.
Mr. Ward, what troubles you?
This whole discussion of pariahs. I've heard that it's said that some people are simply devoid of magic. Have you ever heard of such a thing? Pariahs, yes, I have heard of this. People who have no amount of training will open... People for whom no amount of training will open their third eye. It's dreadful, unfair even. What did they do to be cursed so? A list of names. This is quite a turnout for the event. Any number of people skilled in the magical arts. Are there any you would recommend talking with? People whose skill you'd particularly admire? Oh, well, Miss Mantovani, of course, but she is so busy she is hard to talk to. Miss Dean is also a skilled practitioner, though I have not seen her in a few days. So Miss Dean was one of those people who believed they could use magic. Perhaps you should talk with the Callahans? Let's discuss Miss Dean. I don't suppose you've met Miss Dean. Huh. Did you know, Miss Ward, that certain animals have brightly colored patterns to warn off other creatures? That's what they're saying these days. It's too bad Miss Dean's not a frog. What? What? Maybe it stopped the likes of Mr. Maybe it stopped the likes of Mr. O'Mara from chasing after her tail. He was. Mr. Ward, the poor boy asked her to marry him. She said no, of course, and so publicly, too. What's a wolf to do with a lovesick puppy? A wolf, then, not a frog. No, I said she should be a frog. Presently, she's just a harlot. A what? Who is that? Mr. O'Mara. Okay.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye now.
Oh, it's nearing breakfast and I need to find that evidence for Mr. Toussaint soon.
What was her GD? What was her... Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Yes, HOGD. Let's do it. I'm glad I wrote down the letters that were on the lockbox. That's 6 to that corner. Hello, Finn. No, why'd you put listen at the bottom? Enter. I thought it was in the middle before. What is it? I do wonder. H. Oh. Probably should have gone the other way. Hogged. What? That was it. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. She named the code after her secret society. Collection of notes, some ancient-looking pages. Illuminati Magis Cosmotomino. Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it and you will take their power. Gross. The sedated victim inside the ritual circle. So she put the notes, but not the candles, knife, bog oak, everything required to carry out the ritual. She didn't put the drugs in the safe. Why didn't she put the drugs in the safe? But who? Cannot risking picking another prey like me. Wait, what? This looks to be a ritual to eat the heart of a person and steal their magical abilities. Good God, she honestly can't mean to go ahead with this. Small stones with runes carved roughly into them. And candles. Rich red candles, something about them leaves me uncomfortable. Close the lockbox. Run away. Now, do we have a mystery we can solve? Hazel Erickson hypothesis. Wait, how do I look at my other mysteries? There we go. No. Telegraphed fixed. Forged letter. Manager's office. Where do I do my other hypothesis? Ground floor. Do I need to go back to her for the hypothesis? Perhaps. We've got just enough time. I have faith. Mystery. There we go. Mystery unlocked. Is to... okay. Miss Hazel's goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her steal her heart. Magical abilities. Consider. What if? I know what happened here.
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
I don't... It's not too late. I'm gonna talk with the Frenchman first.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Let's discuss list of names, ritual pages. Yes. Oh, but I don't have the Golden Dawn here. So I guess we'll just discuss the ritual pages. I found a ritual in her room. It talks of eating a person's heart to steal their magical abilities. Surely this is nonsense, sir. Such a thing cannot be real. What's more, she cannot intend on doing this. That is ominous. Rather too ominous. Certainly such rituals exist. Do they work? I cannot say. Would she do it? Madame Erickson is a fraud, monsieur, but I have trouble believing her capable of such a deranged act. You'll no doubt find many studying strange things here, but reading a book on sacrifice is not the same as performing it, correct? If we are to know this is her plan, not academic in nature, then she would need to confess. She is unlikely to confess to me, but to you, perhaps.
That's all.
Take care, monsieur.
So that still counts as not solving it. Let's see what the confrontation does.
Mr. Ward, what troubles you?
You're gonna eat her heart! Confront. Your goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean, to steal her magical abilities.
How could you possibly...
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, Logan. I'm not accusing... You're not going to steal anybody's heart. I promise. I mean, just in the cute way. Come here. No? You can keep napping. It's fine.
Can you, read minds? Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings?
No. Somebody else let me into your room to rifle through your belongings.
For both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. And who would believe you? Whatever it is, you're a mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see.
There you go.
To be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why?
Ah, that sounds like a confession to me. Hi. No. There.
Am I to be punished in this life and then again for eternity?
Eternity.
Would you sit by and do nothing? Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them. Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
Okay. Good lord, this woman is insane, desperate, or both. She must be stopped. Maybe Mr. Toussaint will have some idea. And she's turned her back on me. She's turned her back on me. Oh, water closet. Hello. Hello. Yes. Okay, you can have head scratches, but I still need to be able to move around. Zoom tight. Tail in my face.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
That
Mrs.
is-
Erickson has confessed to me. seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact. Something that plagues her, to the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another ear.
What? No, it cannot be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have, but also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
If she doesn't have magic to begin with, can we be sure that how can she know that the ritual will work if she doesn't have like that little bit of magic to seed it with?
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder. Especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan. Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much. She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her God's favor. I am told one can cleanse her soul with coin. My record shows she certainly coned enough of that in her time. As for you and me, Monsieur Warner, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me. And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the séance out. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Interesting.
I have notes to make in my quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
That's two people not gonna take part in the ritual. Mr. Toussaint now has the information he needed on Miss Erickson, which will ensure she does not do something more terrible. Ooh, the machine! The machine! Oh! The gauge decreased and a light went out as Mr. Toussaint declared he was no longer attending the seance. What exactly is this device monitoring? And why? Maybe I should convince another guest to avoid the event to see if this occurs again. Well, that should be easy with Finn.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello, Mrs. Joyce.
Is this your room? Number 4? Mr. Ward.
Yes, that's me.
Oh, scritches. Yeah, we get real good scritches in.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you.
Hmm? By who?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to... Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
What's this? A journal? It has Miss Dean's name on it. What's inside? And how did this get here? No postmark, so it came from the hotel itself. Or like somebody in the nearby area dropped it off. But from who? Regardless of who sent it, I should read the thing. Saturday, the 24th, she talks of her arrival at the manor. Everything seems to go smoothly. Her writing is delicate and graceful, as was her signature. Hi. Hi, big scritches. Big scritches. What are these 4 symbols beside the word supplies? Monday the 25th. Monday the 25th, it seems she bumped into somebody and was not pleased to see them. It looks as if she was to name them on the following page, but that information is now missing. Because that's how you write in your diary. You'd explain your feelings about what happened, then say what it is that happened. Not even a initial? Not even like a saw blank in the lobby? What? What is her writing style? I must know. Tuesday the 26th, the night she went missing, she speaks of feeling dread and she doubts she will sleep well that night. Her writing has become more erect since she arrived at the manor. He wants more treats. A sigil with dreams scrawled next to it. I saw this in my... Hey, not the screen. Did she dream it too? What does this mean? Did we have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone experienced something similar, I wonder? If I could find even 3 people with similar experiences, then I could be sure there is something there. And then the torn out page. It seems multiple pages were torn out. This has left me with more questions than answered. Perhaps some answers lie in her reason for being here. What is your reason for being here? You want attention? Yeah. I wish you could see as much Mugen as I do. He's being very adorable. But on my desk and in my way. Maybe I can find something related to that, or otherwise useful, by searching her room. Where is her room? But in which room was she staying? I should know that information. Mystery unlocked. Miss Dean's bedroom. The Séance of Blake Manor. Thank you for playing the demo. Wishlist today. Or the turnips. The turnips will come for you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. The turnips will come for you. Just as Mugen has forever come for me. That was a tidy 2 hours. Lots to explore in the demo. It's interesting that like we played through almost 2 hours of the day and it was about 2 hours of playtime. I don't think that will hold consistent, and it will take, 12 hours a day to play the game itself. But still, that's a lot of... There's a lot of content here, which is really nice. Now, we've done our time. We've frustrated our cat. And so, I'm gonna wrap it up here for this stream. If you stuck around till the end, thank you for watching. Thank you, lurkers, for being here. And if you're watching the VOD, I appreciate that too. I will be back on Friday with another, not quite free game, but doing a 100-minute trial of Bitcraft Online, I believe. Yeah, Bitcraft Online. We will play that for at least 100 minutes on Friday, and I will be streaming Monday morning again for Monster Prom 1 and 2. And I'm actually looking forward to that. I've even pulled out 2 other demos to play the following Monday, so we won't have Monster Mondays after that, but Monday Morning Mysteries will continue, at least for a while. And yeah, thanks again. Have a wonderful Tuesday and the rest of your week. And we'll check in again on Friday. Bye. Mugen, I need my mouse. I need my mouse.